Okay, welcome to the Too Many Pens YouTube channel. Today I got an unboxing and a first impressions of a very cool pen for me. Alright, so here's the FedEx package. I've already opened it, but I haven't opened up this package. And as we can see, this pen is from the Cypress Pen Company, based off in Taiwan. Handmade pens from Taiwan. Really excited to see what's in here. This pen is really cool. Alright, let's open it up. So I'm a big fan of Cypress Pen Company. I've had a couple of their pens from them. All excellent pens. We'll take a look at those in a minute. But I really love these. Great presentation. Now the nice thing about Cypress is they all come in this really cool cypress wood box. Okay, these are handmade in Taiwan, based off in Kaohsiung City. Alright, first impressions here. Wow, let's take a look at this thing. Really beautiful box too. Alright. Wow, so here's the pen. This is the Cypress pen. This is the Ravishing DEC10. And we can see on our cap band, Cypress. We'll do a top to bottom finial review, first impression. We'll open up, we'll ink it up, and we'll do a quick writing sample. And I'll give you my first impression thoughts. Alright, and for a more detailed review on my long-term usage, check out my Instagram, Too Many Pens 7. Alright, so let's do the overview. This is a cigar-shaped pen. Beautiful acrylic. This acrylic feels really nicely done. Really great feeling acrylic. At the top we have a rounded cigar shape finial. Look at that acrylic though. Just look at those patterns. Really cool. No two pen from this is going to be the same. We got a standard clip, usable. Feels good. Stamped steel, of course. Right here we got our cap band. It says Cypress on there, all around. We come down, here's the barrel. Really sleek looking barrel. And then on our bottom finial, we have cigar shaped as well. Let's open up this pen here. Take a look at that nib. All right. So here's our nib. And so these are Cypress in-house steel nibs. Plastic feed. Says Cypress on there. There's their logo. Some really nice engraving. And this is a medium nib. Plastic feed again. Here's our grip section. Same acrylic. And then we got metal threading. This is a converter. Threads are not sharp, well, smooth and rounded. All right, and here's the barrel. Now this is plastic or acrylic on metal threads, but they feel really good. Feel like they'll hold up for a while. I don't feel any problems there, no catching anything. And then a cool thing about these caps is they are spring-loaded liner seal caps. So no drying out of the pen. Really cool. Really excited to use this pen. All right, and so we're just gonna do a cartridge converter. It's included. It's a Schmidt converter. All right, and so we're just gonna ink up with Mont Blanc Midnight Blue. All right, let me do the inking. Come back to some comparisons, and then we'll do a writing sample. Back, pen is inked. Let's do a quick comparison to a couple pens, and then we'll get a writing sample going. Rodeo dot pad paper. All right, so again, here's the pen. Here on the pen. All All right, let's compare the two Cypress pens. Here's another Cypress. This is a handmade, made by micarta. And this one does not have a clip. And then here's my other Cypress pen. And this one has a 14 karat gold nib, in-house gold nib. And this has spring-loaded clip. Okay, I do want to compare. Let me zoom back out here. I do want to compare a Cypress pen to a few other cigar-shaped pen. Here's a Sailor 1911 large. This is the best, I think, comparison-wise. They look very similar. Length is about the same. Cypress is slightly longer, but they look very similar. Classic cigar-shaped pen. And here it is next to a Ravishing 800 mechanical pencil. These things are pretty slim but lengthy, so I just want to show that off. All right, so let's just do a quick writing sample. All right, this is my first time writing with this pen. So this is the little. Ooh, I can tell this is a wet pen. D. E 10, I believe. Okay, the nib here. This is a Cypress, in-house, steel, medium nib. Okay, the ink. This is Mont Blanc's Midnight Blue. All right, I can tell this is relatively wet and juicy pen. Great ink flow, smooth like glass. Really nice. I'm going to be quiet and let you listen. Really smooth. Really smooth. And beautiful writer. Now the pen does not post. Well, it does a little bit, but it doesn't really sit on there securely. I don't feel like this is a pen that's meant to be posted. I could scratch up the acrylic here too, and it doesn't feel that great posted. Not a big fan. But the pen feels great unposted. All right, so let me give this some ratings. We're gonna give the nib a rating, the design of the pen, writing experience, and daily driver. overall and recommend. Okay, so for the nib, for in-house, now these nibs they just recently started making these steel nibs in-house. And so for being a relatively new steel in-house nib, I give it a 10 on 10. Really is nice, really smooth, really well tuned. It's a great nib. The design, I'm gonna give this a 9 out of 10. Classic cigar design, but the acrylic is so detailed and so nicely done that I think this is a 9 out of 10 pen. Only reason there would be a little more chatoyancy or shininess in that acrylic. I'd make it a little nicer. And I really give pens a 10 out of 10 on design because everything could be better. I think a spring-loaded clip would make this pen slightly better. Like this Cypress pen here, if this had a spring-loaded as well, we'll give this pen a 10 on 10. Writing experience, feels great in the hand, balanced and smooth. I'm gonna give it now the step down here, I can feel some people may be bothered by that. It has a little bit of a higher, sharper step down on the top here. It doesn't bother me. Some people may be bothered by that, and just because of that, I'm gonna give it a 9 out of 10. Daily driver, yes, of course. Oh, I just smudged by accident, sorry. 10 out of 10 for daily driver. I think this will look great in any suits, shirt pockets. It's not too big, fits great in everything. Overall, 9 out of 10. Would recommend, definitely. Yes. Big time. I think Cypress is a great pen company, and a pen company that is worth every dollar spent on it. They are a great higher end pen company that has some entry model pricing. This pen here, price is 128 USD. So that gets a 10 out of 10 for value. That was my fault. For 120, basically $130, you get a really well in-house nib, tuned very nicely. Great original designing pen that no one has ever seen before. And for supporting handmade local business in Taiwan is a key point. I'd say everyone should take a look at this pen and check out Cypress Pens. You can see them on Instagram or their website. And I think they have brilliant options for people to consider for everyone's price range. All right, well, that's it for this episode, Too Many Pens. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I know I'm going to enjoy writing with this pen, and that's exactly what I'm going to do right now. All right, I'll see you next video.